So one of the hardest things I had to do in order to resolve my emotional eating was to let go of diets, to let go of counting calories, macros, of, just trying to really rigidly control food. Because when I was doing that, I became so obsessed and it consumed my mind. It was literally all these thoughts constantly going through my mind. And I was micromanaging food, or if I went out, it was like, oh no, I ate too much. I felt guilty. And when I really decided I needed to break this pattern, this was, I had already moved to Korea and I decided I needed to figure this out. I'd already started experimenting with eating whatever I wanted, and that didn't work either because I didn't know how to actually resolve my triggers to emotional eating. So I was still using food to soothe me. So it kind of became this kind of crazy thing where I was just like, oh no, I'm eating everything. I don't know if I'm emotionally eating. I feel out of control. I need to figure this out. But once I started to work with my emotional eating, work with the triggers, that cleared more and more space that I could hear my body, hear the hunger of my body, and trust that I needed to eat, that this food felt good to me. And slowly I started to learn what felt good. I started to see patterns and I tried different things and I started to see how that worked for my body. That eventually evolved, and I have a framework that I help clients with that helps them to start connecting back to their body, because your body, if you tune into it, it will help you see what you need to nourish yourself. And this happens when you start resolving the emotional eating, when you're not using food to cope or to soothe, you're not using it to regulate your nervous system. And so when you do this, you don't need to count calories or macros or be, the slave to a diet that actually just creates more stress and pushes you back into emotional eating and overeating. You actually can get peace and ease around food and in your body. And inside of the Emotional Eating Evolution Program, this is what I teach to clients. And so you can find out more at the link in my bio.